Mother's Day, or whatever day you're watching this, doesn't really matter. It's a day that's set aside to honor mothers. But before we get into all that, you'll find some music in the description below. Why don't you go have some fun with some songs and then come back. Ephesians 6:2 says something to you. It says, well, it's talking to me too. Honor your father and your mother. This is the first commandment with a promise. God spoke to you and to me about honoring our father and our mother. And the promise part of it says that I will live long and good on this land. So think about that for a minute. It must be pretty important to honor your father and your mother if God has put a promise on it. Think about that.
Happy Mother's Day from Israeli News.
Happy Mother's
And
Day.
today we are celebrating wonderful mothers throughout Israeli history.
Yes.
I know, for real. Like, let's start with the first ever Eve.
Yeah, very good.
She was a
Cain and
pretty,
Abel.
pretty
Yeah.
important
Yes.
mother.
And lots of other children.
Our Jochebed, the mother of Moses.
Yes.
Hannah, the mother of Samuel.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Sarah, the wife of Abraham, and all, Isaac,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And then Elizabeth, she was the mom of John the
John.
Baptist.
Yes,
yes.
Yeah.
Rebecca, she's the mother of, she's the wife of Isaac.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
And,
that's
then
true.
the mother of Jacob and
Esau.
Esau,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
an interesting
Yeah.
story right
But
there.
of course, the mother of all mothers, Mary, the mother of Jesus.
Yes.
Oh,
She is the mother.
Yes.
Honestly, she's kind of the mother of all of us, right?
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In some ways.
Yeah.
If you're a Christian.
Yeah.
In some ways.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You guys have a wonderful day and happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
What is honor? Have you ever thought about it? What is honor? I mean, sometimes if you go into a courtroom, we'll call the judge your honor. What does that mean? Have you ever noticed what people do for your honor? If you've been in a real courtroom, you'll find that when the judge comes in, he is the head ruler in the room. And everybody will stand when the judge comes in. And if the judge leaves, and we'll have to stand and honor him again. Have you ever seen people, like when the president comes around, they honor. Honor means to respect. It means the judge, it doesn't matter if the judge is a good person or not. He's a judge. And because he or she is a judge, we give them honor. We give them respect that's due to that person. That's what honor is.
Really? Again? We've already done this. Oh, come on. Pull it over here. I can't believe it. Just trying to
Good afternoon, criminal. License and registration.
Excuse me. Really? I mean, I am on my way. What's the problem, officer?
Ma'am, you were speeding down the highway. And
Look,
you're
okay.
the big old orange right here.
Okay, so let me explain it in terms you will understand, officer. I am going to the mechanic to get my car fixed. My speedometer, the thing that measures speed, is broken. All right? I can even show you, officer, the appointment on my phone. Can you read that? It says appointment.
I can read.
And can you also read that you're running me late? Okay, so can we just get this done and over with? So I can just let you know.
Ma'am, let's start with your license and registration.
I just explained it to you, officer, the problem, and now you're running me even later to the mechanic so that maybe I can get stopped again by another officer.
But ma'am, I get your situation, but you have not identified yourself yet. So I'm going to kindly ask you.
Do I
for
really have to?
Yes, ma'am, you do. I am the law.
This is ridiculous. I've already been stopped. You're running me late. You're ruining my day already, more than it already is. I've lost my job because of this whole pandemic. I can't afford a tow truck. Here you go. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make you have to bend over?
All right, Miss
Read that?
Pumpernickel. This is your vehicle. It is not stolen, okay?
It's
All right.
Pumpernickel.
All right, Miss Pumpernickel. Well, ma'am, I see that you do need to get it fixed. I understand that. So in normal circumstances, I would let you be on your way. But today, I'm gonna write you a big fat ticket.
Are you serious?
Yes, because
Do you not understand me? Are you deaf?
Oh, I comprendo what you are saying, but you have been Miss Sassy Pants and disrespected the law.
Are you
Do you
serious?
understand? Do you see this
I've
badge?
already talked to another officer. Go call your little officer friend.
I am the law, and you should respect me. See you in court.
Are you serious? Are we serious?
Well, I had some eggs and I just felt like I was supposed to sit on them.
So you're having to wait.
Oh, yeah.
I'm waiting.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have to wait for a
Oh, yeah,
long
you're going
time.
to have to wait.
Yeah, but you just need to sit there and wait.
Sit there and wait.
I'm not sure what I'm waiting on, but I'm waiting.
All right, you got to sit there and wait.
But I just don't like waiting.
Well, you can find something to do while you wait.
It's worth the wait.
Like what?
Like, you can write a book. Macrame.
Or you can sing some songs.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite one is
Old MacDonald
had a farm.
Yeah.
And I put chickens.
Anything else?
Oh, well, you could always call your friends and hang out with your friends.
Yeah, like we are. Talk with us.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna stay here the whole time.
You gotta wait.
Yeah.
Wait there.
Gotta wait.
Wait, draw a picture. You know what? I'm gonna go get her some worms to eat. I'll be back.
That's a good idea. It's worth the wait, honey. It's worth the
Okay,
wait.
just waiting.
Still waiting here?
Yes.
Oh, you're still
Man.
waiting.
But I've been feeling some strange things.
What kind of strange thing?
Well, do eggs move?
It's fine, honey. Still waiting.
Just waiting.
Keep on waiting?
Yeah.
Keep on waiting, honey.
Keep waiting.
I think I'm gonna be a mom.
I'm gonna be a mommy. We must throw her a shower. With plenty of work.
Honor your father and your mother. And this is the first commandment with a promise that'll be well with you in the land. Well, what is a mother? We talked about honor. If you're going to honor your father and your mother, maybe you need to know, what is a mother? A mother is someone or an animal that has had babies. Yes. But I think that it can be bigger than that, because you can have someone who has never had a baby and they are a better mother than somebody that did. What is a mother? What constitutes a mother? And where did mothers come from? A mother is a gift from God. And sometimes we think about our mom and we think, I don't know if she's a gift, but she is. She's a gift from God, a gift that gives.
I'm sorry you couldn't find your chosen acorn.
I chose that one.
I'm so sorry. I looked so hard for your acorn and I couldn't find it.
I appreciate it, but it's gone.
I'm so sorry.
Did any of you find her acorn?
No one found it.
It's lost forever in the abyss. That is so sad.
It is sad. It's the worst day ever.
And it's the one that you chose.
It is the one I chose. I picked it out.
She will cry for days. I have a question
so
for
sorry.
you.
This is not a time for joy.
No, but I have a question for you.
I like questions.
Okay.
Oh, you like a question? Here's
No,
a
not
question.
All right.
Do you like gifts?
Of course.
gifts.
Who doesn't?
I like gifts.
Yes.
Y'all, you, not you guys, you close your eyes. Put your hands out. I have to close mine. No, you don't have to close mine. Okay. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. This is the one I chose.
Praise the Lord.
Come on, let's go celebrate.
Do you like gifts? Do you like it when somebody gives you a special gift? I think we all do. And I think sometimes we don't appreciate some of the gifts that are right in front of us. Did you know that moms are gifts? Now, some of you are thinking, I don't know about that. They are. Moms are gifts. Gifts from God. There are some things we would never have without moms. Some of you might not have the best situation, but God has put someone in your life that can mama you. Because being a mom or a mama is a gift, and they are a gift from God.
Hello and welcome back to Israeli News. It is still Mother's Day. by the
Yes,
way.
and I've got a question. I mean, so we're talking about Mary,
Right.
The mother of Jesus.
Yes.
And you're telling me that Mary was like a regular person? She was like a sinner?
Yep.
Well, yes,
she
way
was-
to call her out like that. But
I never
yeah,
thought about
she wasn't
that.
perfect.
And she was like the mother of Jesus, who's supposed to be God and
Yeah.
Savior?
And he was perfect.
I mean, how does that work?
That's so confusing.
So an imperfect woman has a perfect little baby.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
so
asking.
weird.
How does that work?
Well, I mean, if Jesus can respect his mom, I mean, what does that mean for us?
So you're saying that he respected his mom?
He did.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
There are a couple of accounts. Yeah, he definitely he was sinless, so he had to be respectful to his mom and his dad, and
That's it.
even though they were, they weren't perfect.
No, I mean, there was that one time she actually left him in the temple for days. She
Yeah.
had no idea where she was. That was
I've
funny.
done that. No, I
so
haven't.
funny. I'm never letting her live that one down. So good.
But so even when his mom is sinful, he still respected her, even
Yeah.
though he
Yes,
was like
he
God.
did.
So that
He
means
did.
like what you said. If Jesus can do that, I guess we have
We
to
have
do
to.
that.
I think we do.
Wow.
Our parents who are not perfect.
I think we're gonna need to take a break for me to soak that in.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it for Israeli News, guys. Adios.
I want to give you a little bit of food for thought. Have you ever thought about Jesus and the fact that Jesus had a mom? Think about that. God thinks so much about the gift of a mom that he gifted Jesus with a mom. He didn't have to do that. Jesus was God in the flesh. Jesus could have just appeared here. God could have just put him here grown, but no, he put him inside of his mom and allowed him to be birthed because God wanted Jesus to have the gift of a mom. It's a very special gift. Think about what that's got to be like. Did Jesus have a perfect mother? Mary was not perfect. Think about that. How did he feel about that? Having an earthly mom. What do you think she did for him? She did things for him a lot like your mom did. She loved on him. She comforted him. She encouraged him. She cooked for him. She cleaned for him. Think about the fact that Jesus had a mom. Now, did Jesus appreciate the gift? Did Jesus honor his mom?
Hey guys!
Hey, what's up?
Hi! Hey, you know what the shepherd just did?
What did he do?
He just gave me the best directions to the still water.
What?
Yes.
Oh, that is so cool. You know what he just did for me?
What?
He gave me the yummiest grass ever!
Yeah.
It was
Well, y'all know
so
what he
good.
Y'all know what he did for me?
What?
He gave me like the softest spot for my head to lay down.
Oh, that is
yeah.
so cool. He is so awesome.
Yeah.
I don't get it, guys. Why do you always do what the shepherd tells you to do?
When I'm hungry, he gives me good grass.
And when I'm sleepy, he gives me a very soft spot to sleep in.
Yes,
And I've never like on a day and like been thirsty the whole time because he
True.
always takes me to still water. It's
Oh,
so good.
that is so true. He is amazing. He takes
good.
care of us.
Well,
so great.
why do you guys do what he tells you to do always?
Well, it just seems like the right thing to do.
Yeah, it does. I mean,
He's just like so good to us.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we? I
Yeah.
love the shepherd.
I do too.
Well, I'm gonna go cuddle with him.
Me too!
Sometimes we look at our moms and we think, what is there to honor? Well, Jesus was absolutely perfect. How did he treat his mom? He didn't have to honor her or respect her. She wasn't smarter than him and bigger than him. How did he treat her? Well, let's look at it and let's see, because if he was the only one that's ever been perfect when he was a boy and he was in the temple with his parents, they'd come to worship as they did every year, and they left, and his mom and his dad at that point, Joseph, thought that Jesus was with some of the family. Well, they realized he wasn't there a day later, and so they looked for him. It took them days to find him. When they did finally find him, he was in the temple. And Mary, as any mom, was upset. Son, why have you done this to us? But Jesus still respectfully told his mom, didn't you know I would be in my Father's house? Now, there was another time later when Jesus was getting ready to begin his ministry. He was gathering his disciples, that they were at a wedding. And at the wedding, their drink began to run out, their wine, and it was a big deal. Well, Mary goes to Jesus, and she looks at her grown son now. He's grown. He's 30 years old. She goes to him and she says, son, the wine is gone. Jesus answered her, what does that have to do with me? It's not my time. She didn't say another word to Jesus. You see, she was mom. Was she perfect? No. She didn't say another word. She looked at the servant that was there and said, do whatever he tells you to do. Jesus didn't have to do anything. Why did he respond? Why did he do what he did next, which was to tell them to go fill the water pots and to go serve it to the master of the feast. And when they did, it was the best wine ever. Why did Jesus do that? Well, we know he does what his Father tells him to do. Why did he do that? And who instigated it? His mom instigated it. This is what I want you to see. He loved and honored his mother. Was she perfect? No. But was she mom? Yes. He gifted her with honor and respect because she was a gift to him. You can gift your mom. She is a gift. Perfect? No. Was Mary perfect? No. Jesus still honored her and respected her. You can do that. You can gift your mom with honor and respect. Do something special for her today. Make her a special card. Make her a special treat. Honor your mother. Honor your father and your mother. But if Jesus honored his mother, let's see like that. I think we should do.